I am still going because there is something of a comfort to this. It's quite peaceful. I feel okay about taking the day off from life, even though it's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day. Um, what was it I wrote on one of my posts? To anyone who would say, "Why didn't you call me?" It's like there's loads of reasons why a call doesn't actually, so it doesn't work. I think the whole "why didn't you call me" thing is an expression of, do you not see me as one of your close friends who would do anything to help you? And it becomes about sort of showing that to them that, you know, you are someone. I don't know what it is, but it does seem to be like that. But it's also because, when you become this hilarious, I wrote it in a post years ago. I think it was 17 or 18 when I first got the referral to the psychology team from the psychiatry team, and I'd had the assessment, and he was like the clinical lead. What should we call him? Um, Doctor Boop. Boop. Um, he was really cool. I did actually sort of secretly wish it was him that did my therapy, but the thing was, it didn't work. It just didn't work because there is a difference between psychology and psychiatry. That's why. And a lot of people think they have psychiatric issues when they do have psychological issues. And a lot of people reject the idea of counselling. Oh, counselling, group work, and they're rejecting it already before they're trying it. Um, and maybe I was one of them, and then I finally got what I deserved by getting a psychiatric fucking condition. I don't know. It's like it does look as if I've been on some sort of path. When I look back upon my life, singing the Pet Shop Boys now. Oh my god. Um, but where the fuck was I going with that? Yeah, that was it. So when you get referred by someone who is a consultant doctor to someone else who is a consultant doctor or is treated as such, he's the the head honcho of the psychology, the clinical psychology for the whole district, and it's him personally that writes to you and then assesses you for an hour and then says, yeah. Those are the gates that people don't know are there. That all of the people who are against mental health and benefits and glue them together like the media's told you to. They just march into the doctor and say, "I feel depressed." Oh, you need signing off with it. I've heard that parodied too many times. There's so many people who have that as a kind of underlying belief, a boiled down version of the system of benefits and mental health. But no, they don't waste time with people. They will tell people, "Well, I don't think you've got that. I'm not convinced, you're not showing enough of a presentation," because they're analysing a lot of shit about you that you don't know. Like Dr. Bluepity said to me, I've known you for several years now, and you've often struck me as someone with, the characteristic BPD aura. That he's used to seeing because because he is a consultant, because he's an ADHD specialist ADHD diagnostician. He's very fucking. He was a registrar when I met him. He's now a consultant. Because possibly the coolest doctor is now retired. He was very cool. I can't think of the name of him right now, but I really liked him. But he was another super head honcho. His name is probably on my notes still as the super responsible one, but I've never met him this time around. Anyway, so when you know that someone of that stature refers you to someone of that stature, and the person of that stature then recommends you onto his team of doctors, you got issues, basically. So why was I trying to rely on my friends? And that's what I wrote in my post. And that's what I don't want to do. That's why I didn't call you. Although I'm thinking I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll message my favourite human and ask to see her next week because I've not seen her for I think this would be the third week. Now, and it's like I being with her, I can just sit and be. And there's not a lot of people I can do that with. Everyone else sort of doesn't really know me that well to be that relaxed on their own around me. It's just the way it is. There's a lot of the people that know me, there's not that many that spend that much time on their own with me, ever. But with my favourite human, it's like she knows my entire story inside and out, and she knows the fucking rules. In a sense, that's a horrible way to fucking talk about her, but she does know there's certain things that she'll just see her way, but she knows if she says them to me that I'll get angry, and it's all about that. She just really doesn't want to upset me. She is possibly, I think, actually, yeah, one of the most respectful people to my right to an opinion and my freedom of expression of my erratic emotions, and she knows that I don't understand myself a lot of the time. So around her, I can just, it's you know, between 1 and 4 hours, it's usually about once a week I see her. So I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. And there's some shit I want to talk to her about, because she's been reading a book that's right up my fucking chuff box, as she would say. Oh, Giz, if you're going to chunder, mate, you need to go down. Do it on the rug or something. I know, furballs, summer. Bless him. Let's all just send love to Gizmo. Sometimes I can just chill him from this, because I hate watching him go. I just think, just do it or don't. He's chilled. No, yes, no. Giz. I think he's alright. Anyway, where was I? Where the fuck was I before I was interrupted by a partially vomiting cat? Oh my good lord. Yeah, doing this and yeah, feeling sheepish about it. I don't think anyone would, you know, like no one else thinks they're that important that they can post on their Facebook about them talking about the intimate details of their emotions. Wow, that's fucking good, great viewing. Do you know what I mean? Let's be fucking honest here. He was about to be sick and now he's gone straight to his food bowl and he's eating. Do not argue with cat logic. So this is my comfort. Yeah, that was the kind of thing. This is my kind of comfort. Just don't know, just doing it, watching it back. Because the head just fucking goes. There's always another fucking subject. And if I'm not exploring it and voicing it, then it just starts consuming me. And that's why I'm ending up talking about very trivial fucking things that are all easily rationalizable upon their own. But it's just when it becomes so fucking global and it's fucking, it's existential, it's emotional, it's sexual, it's God, it's identifiable, it's mental, it's physical, it's exhausting, it's emotional, psychological, it's cognitive. It's to do with activities of daily living in terms of self-care, function, interpretation, communication and analysis. Need I go on? Because I probably could. Fucking hell, that's just made my eyes hurt. I'm such a fucking drip. I'm fucked off with myself about having pains happen in my body, having those pains register in my head, and then having that, oh God, now that's hurting feeling, and I'm then going, oh, shut up, moaning to my fucking self. So, why shouldn't I feel chilled about just fucking lying here for an hour and eating chocolate bars? Not chocolate bars, cake bars. Rose's cake bars with 50p a packet. That's another point I was going to make about depression in another video. call it what you want, depression, low mood. But it was about how I did mention how I'd gone like that to my friend and gone, it's so cool. Because, you know, she was nothing to do with it. It did actually cheer me up just hearing from her, just randomly hearing from her. It did make me smile and send that little picture. And that's that thing of like, you can see someone who's crippled with anxiety and depression, and like, you can see them doing karaoke or something, or singing, or whatever. They found some way of expressing, and they're full of smiles and spontaneity and passion and all that sort of shit. And you know, it's a prison I recognise because of the interpretations of me, the recent interpretations of me. People go, oh my God, you're so cool, and shit like that. I know it sounds really cheesy, but people were saying shit like that to me. Because I probably looked like I just didn't give a fuck. I got the world at my feet. Look, he just doesn't care. He's just a total celebration of himself. And I really fucking was. But it's just that they didn't realise I was also celebrating all of this muck. And this muck is fine to talk about in principle of it celebrating, but it's like when it appears in the day-to-day as the muck that it is, it's taken at face value as I'm being an annoying cunt again, or I'm doing this and doing that. Oh my God. No, I drive nearly everyone to the point of fucking hell. I really have driven nearly everyone that's ever been anywhere near me very often to those levels of I just think, how dare you? To be fair, how dare you? All you're getting is a little fucking taste of what it's fucking like in here, and you're already putting your hands to your face. And then you tell me to chill out? I've got it all the fucking time, motherfucker. I'm hard work. I'm only one of me. You're millions of you, and you're all hard work. It really is not a very fair fucking system. My teeth are hurting. My ear has nearly popped. It's like, yeah, the hearing's gone again a little bit. It almost came back earlier. It's had a couple of pops, which have teasingly just gone a little bit. But I know that's on the way. I'm holding on to that. I've isolated the tooth pain down to the areas. I think it's where I started brushing them quite a lot more regularly because I've neglected them, and I've brushed out all my bits of temporary filling that was stuffed in there because it was like I couldn't fucking work, couldn't afford the fucking dentist, and bits of tooth were falling out, and it was because I was vomiting every fucking day. It was fucking horrible. It was fucking horrible. Vomiting. That got bad as well yesterday. That started to get a bit belchy. I don't want to go through that again. That was fucking horrible. Gastritis. It's okay because I've had the leg and the tooth agony to focus on instead. But anyway, oh my God, I'm trying to conclude something to this, but I don't even know what I was fucking on about. I think I started off doing all right in this one, but I've wandered. But anyway, it's energy that has to come out. That's the thing. It's energy that has to come out. And fucking God, fucking bless anyone who's watching. God bless anyone who's fucking watching. Because I probably still need to carry on.